Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into Perplexity AI, a tool that has been getting a lot of hype lately. Some people call it a Google killer, others say it's the perfect companion for researchers, and of course, some are skeptical. So in this video, I'll cover everything you need to know, how it works, the pros and the cons, and how it stacks up against competitors like ChatGPT and Google. And most importantly, whether it's worth your time. Just stick around to the end because I'll also share some tips to get the most out of a Perplexity AI and how to get a 1 year free of it. Let us start with the basics. Perplexity AI is a next-gen search engine powered by artificial intelligence. Unlike ChatGPT, which has a knowledge cutoff, Perplexity searches the web in real time. That means you can ask about today's news, a sports score, or the latest tech updates, and it will pull that info live with clickable citations. Another big feature is that you're not stuck with just one AI model. You can choose from GPT-4, Claude, and others depending on the type of question you're asking. That's a huge plus because some models are better at reasoning, while others are better at creativity or summarizing. Now, why are people raving about Perplexity? There are few standout reasons. Unlike Google, where you type keywords and shift through links, Perplexity lets you ask natural language questions. For example, what are the pros and cons of nuclear energy? Instead of 20 links, you get a structured, well-written answer, and the interface is super clean, so no ads and no clutter. Now, if you have ever wasted hours clicking through sites just to get basic information, you love this. Perplexity synthesizes multiple sources into one clear answer, and if you want to go deeper, you just ask a follow-up question, and it remembers the context. It feels like you're having a conversation with the internet. Perplexity does really shine over other AIs with accuracy and reliability. Every claim comes with a clickable citation, so you can double-check the info and explore the original source. Plus, because it pulls from multiple sites, you often get a balanced perspective instead of one biased article. The provision, of course, unlocks more sophisticated models, higher query limits, and even image generation for students and researchers. The citation system is cool. You can literally copy-paste references into your paper. But of course, it's not that perfect. Like all AI tools, it can sometimes hallucinate or misinterpret sources. If you're researching a complex legal or medical issue, you'll definitely want to double-check that. The cost. The free plan is pretty limited. To really unlock its power, you'll need a subscription, which might feel pricey if you're a casual user, but don't worry, I got you. In the end of this video, I'll show you a quick trick on how to get Perplexity free for a whole year. Also, sometimes it's a bit slow, especially during peak hours, and while the desktop version looks great, some users say the mobile experience could use some improvement. And since it depends on what's available online, you might run into bias or hit a paywall when trying to read a full article, so be careful of its score or source quality. Now, if you'd ask me to compare it to other AIs, starting with Perplexity versus ChatGPT. Perplexity wins with real-time data and citation, but ChatGPT is still stronger when it comes to creativity, like writing stories or brainstorming ideas. Perplexity versus Google Search. Google is faster and more diverse with images, videos, and maps, but Perplexity gives you structured answers instead of endless blue links. And finally, Perplexity versus Bing Chat. Bing has deeper integration with Microsoft products, but Perplexity offers cleaner design and more AI model options. Now, depending on your needs, who is Perplexity best for? If you're a student and a researcher, thanks to Citation, a professional for great, quick industry insights or comparative research. New Junkies, which is perfect for staying updated with proper sources, and tech troubleshooting for super handy, step-by-step solution. But if you're looking for local info, shopping, or creative routing, other tools may still serve you better. Now let me give you a few quick hacks to maximize your experience. Ask specific questions. The more precise, the better. Use follow-ups like you treating it as a conversation. Verify important info because always you should click the citation and try different models like GPT or Claude to see which one suits your needs. Perplexity is evolving fast. Upcoming updates include a smoother mobile experience, higher integrations with productivity tools, and smarter reasoning. So if you think it's good now, chances are only going to get better. Now, before we wrap up, here's a little bonus for you that I have promised in the beginning of the video. Perplexity is currently offering a way to claim 12 months of Perplexity Pro for free. I personally got the offer, so I personally can say that it's best. So firstly, you're going to have to head over to the promo link that I am going to leave down in the description below. When you do that, click the button that says Request 12 months of Perplexity Pro. Create a new account using an email address that hasn't been registered yet. So remember, you gotta have a new account of Perplexity to get this bonus. When you do, you'll get a confirmation code by email. Just enter that and connect your PayPal account. Now accept the 12-month offer and finally log in to confirm your Pro subscription. And that's it, you're all set to enjoy Perplexity Pro free for a year using this method. So, is Perplexity AI worth it? If you're a student, a researcher, or a professional who values well-sourced conversational answers, absolutely yes. But if you just need quick local info or prefer traditional search, it might be not for you. You can use other AIs. So overall, I see Perplexity as a complement to tools like Google and ChatGPT. Not a total replacement, but it definitely gives us a glimpse into the future of how we'll search for information. And now we're at the end of the video. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss more tech deep dives, tutorials, and tips. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.